Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. I picked this one up locally. You don't see them very often, except I did find these at a shop. And I just thought I'd souvenir one because they're for free. Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see what we've got here. It is North Shore Times, a Snooty magazine featuring the firefighters. Extremely important service they provide, but there's something I find annoying about these. It's not them, they do a good job. It's just that I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news as an artist. And it's like every bulletin, they always have a house fire as one of their articles. And they have multiple ones at times, and they just get so obsessed with house fires. And it's like, fuck, I have no time for my work to appear because the news channels think that it's important that someone sees a house go up in flames or smoke. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and these little articles like that really annoy the shit out of me. You know, I mean, it's like they get hard on. News people get a hard on when they hear the sirens and see the action. You know, it's a bit childish when you think about it. It's very childish. That's kind of looking interesting. You can't even make out what the fuck that is. But yeah, they just get so caught up in all this emergency shit. And they don't seem to realise that there's an emergency in someone's life. They're trying to get in touch with their lost partner. And this shit is bogging up the airwaves with crap. And it's really like, who cares about the house fire? Who cares about someone's house going up? It's not your fucking... If it's not your relative or your family or next of kin, who cares? It's like, it's just a stranger's house. It's like, who cares about some person you don't know from a bar of soap? Is it the fact that you see smoke or burnt plastic or something? Is there something in it that's really... It's all sensationalism, folks. It's fucking sensationalism from start to finish. A bit of the old schadenfreude, gloating over someone else's misfortune. It's really silly. That's come up looking better now. It's really silly, in my opinion. I think that looks too blue, actually. But it is a bit silly, folks. It really is. I'm trying to get myself up as an artist as well as trying to get in touch with my partner. And it's really difficult trying to get the news channels interested when all they want to do is show fucking house fires and crime and murders and intrigue and mystery and shit like that. And they don't seem to see that maybe there's a love story in this. I thought love stories were meant to be really popular things. You know, I really thought people want a good love story, but obviously they'd rather watch Married at First Sight, which is another Channel 9 piece of shit. Blight. I'm trying to get appeal to the Channel 9 to put my stuff up as an artist. I can't afford to live like this much longer. The cost of living's going up, the power's going up. I'm not rich enough to afford to have my power bills rise. That's come up looking better. I think we can utilise that. So, it's really hard to make ends meet, and I'm trying to throw everything at this campaign to get myself married to Luigi, and also to get to no longer have to rely on taxpayers for my income, because I'm a disabled person, and people with disabilities don't typically make much money, and they don't have much fun. It's not fun being on the disability pension. I'd rather be working in a job where I could work with photocopiers as a technician, but I really want to be an artist. I want my art to shine. I've given up on being a technician, but I want my art to shine. And basically it's not going to shine if I can't get up there on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, while Channel 9's pulling their fucking dicks watching a fucking bunch of houses going up in smoke. Really, it's silly. It's immature. But what can you do? You fucking... That's what they like. That's the shit they go for. But, well, you just got to keep persisting, folks. Channel 9, I'm going to keep going at it. I'm not going to stop making videos until you fucking play them. Sluts. I will make it. I'm determined. All I need is Channel 9 to just open up their eyes and realise that there's a love story, and that this could make bigger ratings than 100 house fires running in a row. So, basically, this has got to be better ratings than that shit. And I really hate that shit, but, what can you do? These bitches just like these house fires and building fires and shit like that. And occasionally they might have a little animal story, but I find them quite annoying as well. It's like that's the only thing they put on if it's not death, disease, disaster, destruction, and all the rest of it, folks. So really, they're quite narrow-minded, pin-headed creatures, these news people. But you got to feel sorry for them. They're not terribly smart. There's not much up here in their fucking empty... What's inside? It's not a vacuum. It's not sawdust. I think it is a vacuum. It's not even compressed air. It's a vacuum. That's it. They're so fucking stupid that they wouldn't know that is a vacuum inside their heads. A fucking vacuum. A fucking stupid vacuous mess in there. And they just got a vacuum. It's not air. It's not fucking compressed air. It's fucking vacuum. It's like emptiness. Fucking empty to the point where it's almost as bad as the man who the CEO of Ocean Gate. What's his name? Stockton Rush, and his airhead creation of the submarine. It's almost as stupid as that. So, all due respect, you got to feel sorry for Stockton Rush, because he fell to his own stupidity, his own hubris, got him into a deep shit. He didn't just kill those 4 people, he killed himself ultimately. So, what can I say? And that's been on the news. Actually, it hasn't been on the news much now, but but it's a real tragic story. But basically, hubris indeed. Go look that one up on Google. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just see how this piece of fucking shit goes together. Anyway, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.